Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Smackdown is in the books. Yes, it is still somewhat light outside. I watched Smackdown earlier today, so I'm going to go ahead and do the review now, but I'm going to wait till after Smackdown is over to post my review and recap of it. That way you all would have had the chance and opportunity to watch Smackdown. Honestly, Smackdown this week wasn't all that bad. Smackdown was alright this week. We do have Jeff Hardy opening up the show, just continuing to talk up and drum up this idea of the differences between him and CM Punk and the eye injury and the fakiness and all that. And basically what it boils down to, Jeff Hardy says he's going to win the title at Night of Champions, and CM Punk basically tells him to get out of the ring, and they get into a shoving match, but it ends because Punk has a match with John Morrison coming up next, and not too shabby of a match once again from John Morrison and CM Punk. Once again, John Morrison picks up the victory with a reversed pin attempt. CM Punk went to go for a small package, but John Morrison reverses it and ends up pinning CM Punk. I guess in a small package itself, I don't know. But my curiosity is, why have John Morrison lose the past couple weeks, I believe, to, one of them being Dolph Ziggler and all that. I know they're trying to push Dolph Ziggler, but why? I believe Callum then made this point in their video. Why make him lose to somebody that you're both trying to push, I don't know. It's the same way with Jack Swagger and MVP, but John Morrison picks up the victory, and looks like we might be seeing CM Punk versus John Morrison for the World Heavyweight title coming up soon. John Morrison goes to extend his hand for a handshake, and CM Punk refuses to shake his hand. Yeah, he's a heel. We do have our next matchup is Kane versus R-Truth. Nothing too big or exciting here. Great Khali comes out and distracts afterwards. Kane does pick up the victory, but Great Khali comes out and distracts afterwards, which causes R-Truth to hit a missile drop kick onto Kane, and that's that. It was just a time filler, I think, honestly. Not too shabby match between, it's a mixed tag match, 6-man tag, well, 6-person tag, I guess. The Hart Dynasty versus Crime Time and Eve. And it looks like Eve might be Crime Time's new ring ballet, I guess, so to say, as well as wrestler. Once again, not too shabby match between these two. I know Callum and them, they're not a big fan of Crime Time and them, but it was a good match for them and the Hart Dynasty also. Natalya finally getting to see her wrestle a little bit on SmackDown. She does pin Eve and helps the Hart Dynasty get the victory here, but I do not expect this to end the tag team feud. I do expect that they've been going back and forth when the wins and losses between the two teams, and I do expect it maybe to go on through to SummerSlam, possibly, I don't know, because there's no really way of them being in Night of Champions because neither one of them's a champion. So we're probably my guess is we'll see them feud until SummerSlam, and then the feud will end at SummerSlam with one of them picking up the victory in the end. They have an interview with Edge, basically, and you can tell a little bit more that they're moving toward an Edge face turn from here, and Chris Jericho interrupts, so it looks like they're even setting up Edge versus Chris Jericho for when Edge returns from injury. So Chris Jericho basically just continues to down Edge, that sort of thing, and Edge basically says that when he comes back, he's coming after Jericho and basically to claim what's rightfully his, that sort of thing. This leads us into our main event. Rey Mysterio and Jeff Hardy versus Chris Jericho and Dolph Ziggler. Good match here. Rey Mysterio and Jeff Hardy pick up the victory, thanks to CM Punk, who is on commentary. Basically, Jeff goes to push Chris Jericho into CM Punk. CM Punk moves beforehand. and the way this kind of ended was a little weird, because you'd think that after he pushed Jericho towards CM Punk, that he'd try to go retrieve Chris Jericho from the barricade and get him back inside the ring. It didn't happen that way. It was weird. Basically, CM Punk pushes Chris Jericho into Jeff Hardy, who then in turn goes into the ring steps and is laying flat on the ground. Referee sees this, rings the bell, and awards the match to Rey Mysterio and Jeff Hardy, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then after the match is over, we see basically Jeff and Rey get beat down because Dolph Ziggler is now the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. So that might put... I'm not necessarily saying that he may not be announced as Chris Jericho's partner at Night of Champions, but with him being in a match already for the Intercontinental title, I'm saying that it may not be Dolph Ziggler being his partner. It may very well end up being The Miz. I'm not sure. So, that being said, SmackDown wasn't all that bad tonight. Once again, John Morrison and CM Punk put on a great match. Looking forward to seeing them feud for the World Heavyweight title, and hopefully even John Morrison getting that World Heavyweight Championship around his waist and being a great champion for SmackDown. And hopefully he will be ready and room to go to defend it against Edge, which would be a good competitor for him. Even though Edge will probably be face when he comes back and fighting Chris Jericho. They could set up maybe even a triple threat match between those three. I'm not sure, but and the main event wasn't too shabby, minus the weird kind of ending to the match, so to say. So thank you guys for watching. My Q&A videos are in the process of uploading right now, and they're actually probably already uploaded as you're watching this, and hopefully you've seen them as well. So you guys check those out. Thank you for watching SmackDown. Let me know what you thought of it. And I will see you more than likely Monday night to rant about ZZ Top hosting Monday Night Raw. So you guys take it easy and peace out.